I'm more trans than I've ever been. Woo! I'm gonna need to sweep that up, though. That's a lot. Well, folks, it's officially been 104 weeks plus some of me replacing my hormones, and I only have but one question. Where do the old hormones go? What happens to them? I mean, I hope they find somewhere nice to be, like a monster truck rally or a wrestling gymnasium. I just want to know, you know. I hope they're well, and I hope they write or at least like send a postcard. Anyways, it's your girl, Aluna Vane, back with more trans shit, and for 2 full years now, I have been on horse racetracks, helping retirees toboggan, hoping reptiles talk, horrible radio wave tarantulas, heaving rectal talk shows, hormone replacement therapy. Let's start off with the most important stuff. That is, making a feast of my rocking hot body. So, how do titty skittles affect the body? Well, off the top of my head, I can think of one notable change. Or should I say, 2 notable changes. That is, breasts. Breasts are truly wonderful things, which is why I wish I had some. Instead, I'm left with these 2 mosquito bites. Yay! My torso is also rather wide, which means that my 2 nipples end up in 2 different zip codes. After 2 whole years on HRT, I really don't have much cleavage. Unless I try. Unless I just... Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, okay. Freaking sick. Hell yeah. We love some titty. Alright, cool. So this all goes to say that after 2 years on HRT, I wouldn't get your hopes too high for how your chest area will grow. Now, obviously, this experience differs for everyone. This is just what I wound up with, but I've seen other girls with totally different results, and I'm very bitter and jealous of those people, and I want them out of my life. Now, aside from that, we can also talk about the 2 breasts hanging off the backside of my thighs, also known as a butt. The butt is good. If you watched my previous video about being on HRT for a single year, or if you've been stalking me recreationally, then you will know that I have been gifted with a frickin' wagon. I have a large butt, and I'm very grateful for it. I know that not everyone's hips are widened by HRT, but mine have been, and my booty has been increased, which I am very grateful for. Okay, now just for the folks at home, we're gonna show off the butt. Yeah, I mean you gotta show it off. Okay, folks, I can't really get much higher than this on my stool, but I think we can all see. I think we can all take a gander here and realize that that right there is a frickin' wagon. Heck yeah. We're gonna speed along and hit a few more physical changes from HRT before moving on. For example, since taking HRT, my hair is now smooth like spider silk. My skin is soft like a porpoise. My voice is unchanged because that's not how estrogen works. My fingers and toes are always cold. And my armpits smell like chamomile. Well, I think that about does it for how HRT has affected my body. The question is, how has it affected me as a person? For starters, I cry more. Not so much that it prevents me from doing things per se, but enough that it prevents me from watching the little penguins on planet Earth without having an emotional breakdown, you know? Because it's just that if Mama Penguin and Papa Penguin are gonna take turns finding food for the other one, finding food for their child, and the winters are so harsh, and they're such a good co-parent. I'm sorry. That, and well, when I'm not sad, I get a little bit hangry. You know, I always used to think that people complained about being hangry just to be a little cute and quirky, until I found myself waving a switchblade around in a Five Guys. Like, in all honesty, if I don't have any food in my body, I turn into an edgelord. It's pretty bad. I have also noticed myself experiencing more mood swings over the last 2 years since I started taking hormones. Although, I do wonder how much that has to do with the hormones and how much that has to do with the last 2 years. There are, however, many positive ways that HRT has affected my brain, and not just that it's turned me into a radical left-wing socialist, but also that it's made me more organized. Before I started taking hormones, my brain was like a tangled ball of yarn. And now it's like an untangled ball of yarn that's been made into a cozy sweater. Honestly, it's really nice. I keep a calendar and a to-do list and a journal, all of which are things that I would never consider doing when I lived as a boy. It's like there was this fog, this haze that was cast over my brain, and it really didn't go away until I started taking hormones. Dramatic, I know, but very real. And I mean, aside from gaining the organizational skill set of an entry-level receptionist, I have also noticed dramatic improvements to my sense of self, like me as a person and how I feel. And that, I mean, I feel like a girl. I feel like me. Well, I would really love to explain all of the ways that transitioning has affected my emotion and my spirit as a person. I think I'm actually going to leave that for another video because there's a lot I want to talk about in regards to transitioning as a whole and how it affects a person's psyche and identity and sense of self. And I think that stuff is so important and so personal to me that it should exist separate from a video just about hormones. So, in summary, after 2 years on trombone defacement parity, hormone replacement therapy, I feel great. I feel really good. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I've never felt more like myself, and truthfully, they've been the longest 2 years of my life. And I say that in the best way possible. As in, like, I really have trouble remembering who I was before all of this. Yeah, if you're thinking about taking hormones, I mean, as long as you're in a safe place, then you should do it. And if you're not, cool. Well, I'm fucking glad you're happy with yourself already. Jeez, whatever. Fine, chill out. Subscribe to join the AV Club. That's me, Luna Vane. Woohoo! Check out my music. Of course, I need you to show love to my music because I'm working really hard on this stuff. I'm sitting at my computer, pew pew pew, clicking buttons, making these tunes. So check out my music, please. And I love you all dearly. I hope you're well. Just drop a comment. Just reach out. Like, I really am here for the people. So that's about it, folks. Join the AV Club, and I love you all dearly. I'll see you all next time. Bye!